You are now tuned in to the War Party Paranormal Radio Show, where we will be discussing actual audio and visual clips captured during the team's investigations. Hear firsthand eyewitness accounts from fellow team members and special guests. Now smash that like, subscribe, and follow button, and let's get ready to welcome team leader and your host, Eric Vanderlaan, and tech specialist and co-host, Mike Del Coro.
Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the War Party Paranormal Radio Show, and I'm your host, Eric Vanderlaan, and team leader of the War Party Paranormal Research Team. And it's been a while, and also I'm flying solo tonight, so I'll be your only host tonight, so I'll try not to let everyone down. We got an amazing show. We got my boys from across the Line Paranormal. They're sort of like the Georgia-Florida line of the paranormal. I think that's a good analogy right there. But I got a little intro, and I will share it for you all. Here we go. Bam. All right, and without further ado, and I'm going to start out with the prettiest one. You knew it was going to be you, right? You knew I was going to click you.
Yes. So sexy.
Bam.
Don't blow up his head too much more.
I know.
That's right. Don't make
It doesn't need to get big enough. I mean, our followers have already said I am the prettiest. I'm just throwing it out there.
Got him all upset now. The goatee did the beard.
We're gonna in tonight's chat, just type in who's the prettiest across the Line Paranormal. We'll do a poll, and then we'll see who's the winner.
Oh, you're muted, brother. Can't hear
Brandon,
There's no losers. There's no losers. Okay.
Brandon, did you send your girl a link, Miss Peanut Butter?
Don't even start.
Miss Peanut Butter.
Don't even start.
We got a lady that pops in our live every Thursday, and it's always, "Hey Brandon, hey Brandon," and then she gets on something about eating peanut butter. Then she disappears. Doesn't say nothing to me and David, just to Brandon. And
Peanut butter jelly and a baseball bat. That's what I would have said to her. Oh shoot, we lost Brandon.
David.
We lost David.
Oh, David, sorry.
I think he said he couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. No worries. We'll wait till he gets back on, and he's back on. David's like a ghost. He comes and goes.
I am. I couldn't hear you, Eric. Like I could hear James
Oh,
and
really?
Brandon, but I couldn't hear you. Yeah. So I was like, well, let me just go back.
Turn your
You
hearing
got,
aid up.
you got ghosts in your house because when you were in the studio, I saw orbs, like blue ones, like glowing, flying around you.
I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but yep, they're around.
Ever since we came back from Waverly,
Mm-hmm.
on our lives, stuff's been behind him now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Never happened before.
Interesting. So the reason why you guys are on this show is to talk about an amazing project you're working on. Can you tell the folks about that? Hey, Jenny.
Who wants to go? We'll let David speak on it because he just has a way with words.
Actually, it all started at Booze on the Battleship, because I had a conversation with, I'm not going to put that's his story to tell, but it was a vendor there as well, and met him previously at Hauntlanta. And then we just got to talking, and come to find out he's a veteran and everything else. So, and it wasn't until I realized that there was actually a lot more veterans already in this space than I previously had thought.
Very cool.
And yeah, but nevertheless, they're a little bit more afraid to speak about their service or to do anything within the community. So I was talking to James and on the way back from booze, and I was like, why don't we take veterans out that have never experienced this before on ghost hunts? Because it's been very therapeutic for me. Obviously it was a kind of a darker time in my life, and then James and Brandon popped in, and it's been a wild ride ever since. So and again, we tell the story the same. Once Brandon woke up, he was in, and then went back to sleep. So it's like, yeah, I'm in, and then back to sleep he went. No, I mean, these two boys have shown me so much within this field, and just getting back into it. And we wanted to extend that to our veteran populace, and just the ones that we have filmed already. Tremendous feedback already, and that we're only 4 episodes deep as far as filming. So it's just, I already know that this is going to be an amazing venture. But yeah, I mean, that's where the idea came from, and it's been very therapeutic for me, and I know that it can do a lot of wonders for other veterans.
And that's very cool. And it's interesting. It's like people call and people like us that are in this field, and I agree with you, it's therapeutic to go out and investigate. It's just like you just leave the whole world behind, and you would think that's odd, right? Like the normal person, oh, you go to these haunted, creepy places, abandoned places, that's therapeutic.
Yeah. I mean, I think
that,
Marcus Aurelius, I think, had one thing that he said. He says, in order to learn how to live, you must talk to the dead. And it is the God's honest truth. And so I kind of attribute that to what we do. We have all these things going on in our lives, stresses, whatever the case may be. And then you go into these locations and you talk to a spirit, and they're just trying to find either a loved one or they're lost as well. So it just knows that it transcends time in linear fashions, and it transcends realms as well. So they're just as lost as we are. So come to find that out. But no, I mean, it's just, that is probably one quote that I will always live by.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted because I forgot to download the trailer, and I'm doing it while you're talking. I'm rusty.
Amazing quote. I can't believe it.
And I'm about to, forgive me. Bill's my producer. I'm not talking to nobody. People are like, next, Bill.
Just blame it on Mike for his tummy ache.
So do you guys so you started a YouTube channel. So are you bringing in veterans as well to your investigation so they can experience what you guys are experiencing?
Yes. So we just got done. We're going to be releasing the first episode with Amarok on October 3rd. It's going to be that Friday, and then we're going to release one every Friday for the month of October. And then it's going to be really good as far as that's concerned. But he's stoked. All 3 of us have reviewed it. It's been kind of signed off because, as you know, we had to send to Old South Pittsburgh and Old Harriman for final authorization, and so they've been both sent off and approved. So we're going to be able to launch October 3rd.
Oh, very cool. And South Pittsburgh, man, I swear, I've been there twice, and the first time was during the day, and I was getting shit. I mean, I want to go to Harriman. I heard that's even more active than South Pittsburgh. That's what Bonnie was telling us.
Yes, it is. So it's a pretty cool experience. We have Amarok, who Brian Critton, he was there, and that is my brother from another. I've known him for years. He's a very good, solid dude. And then we brought out 2 female veterans. They're both Army veterans. One's a Purple Heart recipient.
Very cool.
Hit in Afghanistan, and then the other was just Army. But she's also has her own traumas and tribulations from service. So each one of them had a great experience with that. So then move on to Mike Howard. from Coop and Mike. You should have seen his face just doing it, and it just lit up. And kind of explaining the gear and explaining what we do and how we do it, and telling him like there's no perfect method to investigate. Like you don't have to overthink this, right?
This isn't the military.
Yeah, it's not by orders, right? It's not by orders,
Right.
but yeah, no, and just seeing his face light up when some of the gear was going off, and I know we'll talk more about it, but yeah, it's been a moving and purposeful project that we've had going on, and everybody on the team has been open and willing and wanting to do it, so it's been really cool.
Well, we got to get you guys down to Miami because James knows very well the Gold Coast Railroad Museum, and it was a naval air base. It was like the largest naval air station in the U.S. during World War II.
Yeah,
and they stored these blimps that would patrol the coastline looking for German U-boats. And they could fit 6 blimps in one hangar. There were 3 hangars. So in the 1940s, a hurricane came. One of the blimps blew up, and all 3 hangars blew up. But the cool thing, if you guys ever film there, you're going to get some good interaction because we do get interaction with some of the soldiers that were there on that base. And you guys would be like the perfect trigger objects, especially in the maintenance room, because I think that was the officer quarters.
Right. Now, ironic you bring that up. I was going to reach out anyways because we have 2 veterans in Southwest Florida. Well, one in Orlando, one in Southwest Florida that wants to come out.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So we'll set something up soon.
Yeah, when it's a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
Gotta be cooler.
End of November cooler. Beginning of December potentially.
Oh my God. I gotta break you guys in. I'm gonna do like a paranormal boot camp for you guys. So you know what it's really like to investigate in South Florida. I mean,
hey, I'm good.
I was just at the Deering estate and we got mosquitoes the size of wasps.
Oh yeah.
And even if you spray the strongest mosquito repellent on you with the most percentage of DEET, they may not bite you, but they're like floating all over you. And it's been raining a lot here. Like the Keyhole Channel at the Deering estate is like almost over flooded. Like it's going up to the lawn. Even the lawn's huge, but
wow,
the perfect breeding ground for mosquitoes. We had a news station, Channel 7 Fox, out there filming with us, and the camera guy was so pissed off. He was so mad that they thought they were going to do the whole thing in one shot, but they're coming back this week to finish it off. But it was funny.
Yeah, we don't need mosquitoes down there carrying off our equipment.
No.
We got giant berries here.
Well, that means you got to take a bath, James.
No, it might be
really?
might repel them bugs away.
That's fragrance soap.
You want to keep that fragrant stink on you.
Mm-hmm. That southern scent, if you will.
Southern scent.
That's why James is the prettiest.
Exactly.
It's the whole package, everything.
Yes.
Davey, his head's getting bigger now.
Yeah.
I'll have to move away from the camera so my head will fit.
Trying to go like this, right?
He's blessing.
But no,
we go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, we've been enjoying this for sure because it's been an eye opening, veteran family, but I never actually was a veteran. So experiencing what like David's went through and what others have gone through, I've never experienced that. But then sitting down and actually talking with them and real eye opening on what they deal with day to day, and then watching how they open up and it's almost like their shell comes off or their mask comes down while doing this, and it's a beautiful thing. It really is just watching their whole demeanor change, and it's a lot of fun. And then just like in the trailer, we're not just doing a ghost hunt. It's becoming a heartwarming thing because we're in hopes of helping this veteran, along with us. We're all growing together is what it's turning out to be. And
You know what, the whole thing is like a
super
brotherhood.
excited.
It's almost like the
Yeah.
military, right? Maybe not exactly like the military if you experience some crazy ass shit, but we experience crazy ass shit in a different level. I mean, I'll tell James he's my brother. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
You can mess up a few times.
Same.
Just getting my glasses and y'all two look alike.
Right? It's my better looking brother. My better half.
Man,
I can get a goatee. I can do that.
hey, you're trying to catch up to David with the beard.
Right? I don't know. I may have to get some Just for Men. It's like starting to get grayish. But
Let it go, bro.
I think the
Just let it
chicks
go.
dig the salt and pepper, right?
Yep, they do.
So, yeah,
They do.
I think I'll leave it the way it is.
That's what I'm told. Even though last time I did it, I looked 10 years younger. We could be like Brandon down there.
That's right.
Brandon,
Color
no
me.
matter what.
Brandon. Light brown, Brandon. Light brown. Got that Sean Connery look going on.
Like David Hasselhoff's backup. You know what I mean?
It looks good though. He's got the best looking beard. I'll just say that.
Oh.
I just want to say because I know, like, do you guys like do your own beards, or do you go to a barber and have them do your beard?
I go to a barber.
I do my own. Well,
I do my own
barber. I'm afraid if they mess up, I'm gonna get it's gonna take a while to fix,
Mm-hmm.
But like,
David also gets his nails done too, and his toes.
You have to. You have to. In the places I've
gets
been,
pampered.
Hey, I'll man-zero it. I'm not afraid of that. I mean, not
He gets his
man-zero.
ass waxed too.
Metrosexual. But what I was trying to say, I was talking about Brandon's beard, and I was gonna say that I know, like, when you're doing your own beard, like the lines is like the hard part, and his lines are looking tight. So that's all I gotta say.
Wait till you see it in person, then judge.
I did. That's why I have my. All right. Well, I got a trailer you guys made. Should I share it?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let's see it.
All right. Here we go. Bam. That's good. Who did the editing on that?
Unfortunately, James.
Now
You've been working on your shit.
Yeah, Amrock did the filming. The guest Amrock, he's a videographer. Majority of those shots were his shots. He just sent them to me, and I put it together. So, yeah, I've actually started really enjoying it. It's been a nice thing, making a story, and then trying to put music and all that with it. I've got where I really enjoy it.
Nah, I've seen you progress. You've done good.
I appreciate that, man. Now my head just got really big.
Brandon,
let's right now. It's gonna blow up.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we need to remove ourselves from the screen so he can actually fit.
Yeah, see y'all.
Well, you can tell, like, his head is, like, fits the screen bigger than all of us, right?
Yep. I got a bean head. It was just.
You got that gnome head. You just need gnome.
So tell me about your experience out South Pittsburgh hospitals. I've been there twice, and that place has never let me down.
It was good. It wasn't
really. You don't.
I've had more. No, well, the first time I went, we had more. Some places they had were closed off. Some
Really?
there
What
was
was
like
closed off?
there was a hallway area where the infection ward and all. I remember the door said infection ward. They had all that locked and that hallway blocked. And we were getting a lot of interaction a few years back down there. But the base we couldn't get access to the basement. They had it blocked off. But for the most part, I mean, we David and
I
Brandon
thought
saw
the
Shadow
base.
Figure.
You mean the basement where the kitchen is?
No, the other side of it.
No. Yeah.
The other
Now
side.
we were
So
able to
like
get in the kitchen.
you go
Oh, I
up and then
didn't know
down.
there was a basement.
Yeah, so like the
Yeah,
kitchen
yeah.
area is the basement. Like, yes, is technically the basement, but you know, out in near the courtyard area on the backside, there's another entrance that side at Old South that's in that
That goes
basement
into
area.
the emergency room? That
Underneath
entrance?
it. Yes, it's in
I
that
didn't know there
side.
was an underneath part. They hid
Yeah.
that from
Yeah.
me, damn it.
They got it blocked off now.
hmm
Yep.
When was it
This
open last? How long ago?
when the other owners had it, back when it had mold and everything else in it. That's when we went.
Oh, that's cool. That's even better, right?
Yeah, back when it had a car sitting in one of the hallways. It had like a
Oh,
Mazda
damn.
Miata sitting there that had been abandoned for years. And but
I don't know.
it also
that third floor is very active for me the last time I was there.
Well, that's where we saw it.
yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you see?
Yeah,
and
we saw
Brandon.
Shadow Figure.
Oh,
So
interesting.
it was torso up though, had no legs, and we actually had a tripwire running down, and it lit up as it was going across. And both Brandon and I pointed at it, and so we go off down the hall towards it. But yeah, we saw a shadow figure. It was a couple of our instruments went off, you know. But I mean, Old South just didn't disappoint. It was definitely on my bucket list to go.
Where did you
So
see the shadow figure? Where on the third floor?
back
Where on the
back
third floor?
hallway, way back
Towards
hallway. You know how
surgery,
you come up the
the surgery
stairwell
area.
and you
Yeah,
look
that's
straight
weird
back.
that you said that because we did an isolation when we went there. When we filmed an episode there for the Haunted Files. Everyone, check it out, Paraflix. We got some amazing activity, but I did an isolation on the third floor, and what I did was I placed a chair halfway down the hallway where the nurse's station is. So it's like you got three hallways like a T.
Yep.
And and then down the hallway, I was like putting like different devices like REM pods and stuff like that. See if I could trigger anything, cat balls, whatever. So you know how they have like a staff there that they stay like in a different room.
Yeah.
So they're there in case anything happens or if you need help or whatever. They're volunteers, but they have security cameras there, and they were watching me. And I'm coming down the hallway. I'm laying down a REM pod, laying down something else. And then they said, like, right where the T is, where the nurse's station is, they saw a shadow figure, like, come out. And then when I came around the corner, it disappeared. Unfortunately, it wasn't recording.
Yeah.
And then on this, and that same, and we captured this, it's on our episode. But I believe I'm holding the camera and I'm filming Mike, and we're right there in the middle of that hallway. And you get I got a shadow figure of an arm go like this, like in front of the camera. And there's no way to do that. It's really weird.
Wow.
And then just like all kinds of noises, doors closing, footsteps.
I wish David, I guess you're on your phone. You can't send it to him. That little short 1 second video. The girls about ran over Brandon in the stairwell because they heard like what sounded like somebody running up the stairwell at him, and we were all leaving the third floor. And his phone, he started recording, and it stopped at 1 second, and all you see is Brandon turn like.
I was like,
no, your hands were out. You look scared.
Okay, right out there.
He was like he was going to get run over.
I was going to stampede.
And then I was seeing shadow movement in the kitchen. You know where like they have those two like benches, that open area in the middle of the kitchen, and then behind it it's like a room with like It's like a doorway, but with no doors, and it's like empty back there. I was like seeing movement going through there. And then, what was the name of the guy that was like the maintenance guy that lived there that haunts the place? He was a musician. He built like a music studio there. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, we did a Delco with Amarok in his room where the photo album and all is. I can't think of his name either at the moment. But yeah, we did get some interesting interaction with him as well.
We were asking, what kind of music do you like? You know, like rock music or whatever, because that's what he was into. And we started singing Ring of Fire, and we would sing it, and then we played back the recorder, and it would finish it off. Like, how wild is that?
Nice.
That's crazy.
It was
I remember
crazy.
that was on your
That is
episode. I remember
crazy.
that.
Yeah. And
I'm
how
sorry,
long were you guys?
Jonathan.
What's going on? Let's see.
I was reading the chat.
EMF rope.
Yeah.
It's okay. So I'm going to throw this out there. I'm going to start calling it that, but that's obviously nobody.
There you go.
It is an EMF rope. It is not a tripwire. So, no, the story is that we were so tired, and we were setting it up, and I couldn't remember what the damn name of it was. So I was like, the EMF rope, just put it out. And I was just like, I don't know why we haven't called it that this entire time. So from now on, this group is going to call it an EMF rope.
Yeah, we were tired. We did two.
Makes more sense.
It's like almost like
Back to
Christmas
back.
lights. You can hang that on a Christmas tree. It looks like a wrap. Get a few of them, wrap it around.
Could you imagine? It's like you're just hanging it out. And, never mind. We're gonna go off an entirely different.
Well, you know, Franny and my sister. I have like Christmas, like Halloween type decorations. Like Franny got me, instead of a star that you put on top of the tree, it's a ghost that lights up. So maybe I will put a tripwire, and maybe I might open up a portal, and maybe I might get an attachment like David.
Ghost to Christmas past coming to visit you.
Yeah.
So what happened at Waverly?
Nothing really.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we were getting activity.
Yeah. No,
Well,
nothing
no,
really.
yeah.
Just, we were getting activity, but I mean, it
Yeah.
wasn't anything.
We saw
like,
either little Timmy or some little kid stole my dimes down on the fourth floor.
Still holding on to that, James, huh?
Yeah, he is.
20 cents.
You didn't get much activity there?
We did in
Yeah.
spots.
Yeah.
It was through each floor we got different things. I'd say the most for Lola, it was her first time there, and she had a blast. David brought his daughter, she had a blast. Courtney and Mike and all them were there. It was hit or miss, just different spots. Like I said, the wildest thing was David had left. Me and Rose, Lone Wolf Paranormal, and the thing we saw, me and her son, we walked down the far end of the fourth floor, near the exit sign of the stairwell. Well, I seen a little head about 4 foot high of the doorway peep out and then drop down to the floor. And we weren't filming, unfortunately. Yeah. And I was like,
that too.
Did you?
Yeah. Go keep on going.
All right, well, you know, years ago, my buddy Philip said he bribed Timmy with money to get him to do something. So I had a bunch of change in my pocket. So I tried pennies, nothing happened, and I would throw them down the end of the hallway. And I tried nickels, and then Micah had a quarter. He threw it down there, and nothing happened. Well, and I said, all right, Timmy, I got 2 dimes. I said, you can buy a lot of soda pop and candy with 2 dimes. I threw the 2 dimes down the hallway, and this is the dead end hallway. You hear them hit and stop, and then all of a sudden you hear what sounds like you hear what sounded like footsteps run out in the hallway like scampering, and then it quit. We're like, okay, what the hell did we just hear? You know? So we walked down the hallway. We found every coin that I threw but the 2 dimes. They were gone. So I was like, he stole my 2 dimes.
Well, you know what? About my creeper video at Waverly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna play that, but like Mike kept on looking at it and noticed something that was captured that we didn't notice that was on there, and I'm gonna play that, and maybe that's Timmy. But I'll play my creeper video. Here we go.
There's a bat. You see the bat? Look on the camera. There's a bat there. Look. There's a bat flying in here. Holy mother!
What the fuck?
Something just ran right in front of me.
So if you slow it down, like halfway where the bats went through,
Mm-hmm.
he slowed down the video and captured this. You see
Nice.
that?
Dang.
That's like right. You know how the outside patio is? Like
Mhm.
there's like the rooms. So it's like peeking like from that area.
What
I'll play it
floor
again.
was that?
The 4th floor.
So
Oh,
that
yeah.
if so if that was the if so the 4th floor was cool because that's the same floor we were on. And what's ironic, it was we were at the farthest. Say if you come, you got the break room area and all that, and you come up the farthest stairwell. That's where it happened at, which it was in the doorway in front of the stairwell doorway above the red exit sign that illuminated. That's where it looked like a head peeked out and then dropped. But I didn't see no eyes. It was fast too. But me and her son saw it, and so. But yeah, it's very interesting. It happened on the same floor.
And that's pretty cool because like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it was my first time there, and like when I go, like I always want. Oh, Timmy's on the 5th. Is that the top floor?
Yeah, I've heard he's been on the
The
5th.
playground?
I've heard he's been on the 3rd. I mean, he could probably be all over the building, just like a lot of them. And it may not have been Timmy. It could have been another child ghost. It was about 4
But
foot
those
tall. I can
eyes,
tell you.
well, that's about the height.
Well, no,
of
on
that.
yours, yeah,
So that's pretty weird.
yeah. I mean, it's still wild. Still wild.
Yeah, very wild. But I gotta pay
Yeah.
some bills now.
Okay.
Damn. Damn.
I gotta pay some bills. So here we go. What is up, my paranormal peeps? You may be wondering why we're holding something like these in our hand, and my buddy's going to tell you all about it.
The reason that we have this paranormal equipment in our hand is because we're giving a big shout out to the Ghost Hunter store, one of our sponsors. They're your one-stop shop for everything paranormal.
That's right, and you may have seen some of these equipment on your favorite paranormal TV shows.
Exactly, especially the Haunted Files on Paraflix.
Mike's got that right.
All right, guys, so check them out, and if you use the code word Ghost Gone Wild,
Not Girls Gone Wild.
Ghost Gone Wild, in your checkout, you'll get a discount on your purchase. Thank you, guys.
Peace. Hi, I'm Eric, and this is Mike from War Party Paranormal Radio Show and the Haunted Files on Paraflix. And Mike, we got something pretty cool, right?
Heck yeah. So, I want to talk about Haunted Happy Hour, spirit-infused coffee. They have many different flavors, all kinds of different stuff. They're great people. They have a podcast with great content, and they got an amazing product here. So, this one actually is Sweet Rum Bliss. And what's amazing about this, you order this product and you also get 1 month free subscription to Paraflix. So you can watch us.
Yeah, and you might be feeling dead inside, but get caffeinated with Haunted Happy Hour. All right.
Are you ready to explore the unknown?
Eventually.
Brace yourself for a journey into the supernatural. Paraflix Paranormal Plus, your gateway to the paranormal, all-in-one streaming service. Dare to explore, dare to believe, dare to stream alone.
It does not want us here.
Sign up now and embark on a supernatural adventure like never before. Paraflix Paranormal Plus, the universal home of paranormal.
So I'm super excited because in a couple of weeks, we are going to the Rock Island Roadhouse Esoteric Expo on October 4th. And we did an episode there last year at that Roadhouse, and it's super active. I mean, one night didn't do it justice. I mean, I could have spent a whole week there easily. But Haunted Happy Hour is going to be announcing a new flavor, and it's going to be the Haunted Files flavor. So that's going to come out on the 1st, and they're going to be there. So you'll be able to get yourself some. And also, we're going to be showing the Haunted Roadhouse episode there at the Rock Island Esoteric Expo. And we're going to do a questions and answers. But the cool thing is we're going to do the Delco experiment with Patty Negree. So everyone can watch that. And the last time Patty Negree did one with us in Virginia City, it freaking blew my mind away. And it blew her mind away too. And then later that night, I'll be helping out Get Haunted and a paranormal group from Greece called Hunger. Oh my God. I forgot their name. Hunger. Oh,
He's fired.
I'm fired. But anyway, I'm doing a lot. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I was thinking of playing a trailer, but you know what? I gotta play one with James in it. So here we go. So go get your subscription to Paraflix if you haven't. And you can binge watch the Haunted Files, and there's a lot of other amazing shows there. So here we go. And James has been on the show a few times. Bam.
To a pair of eyes up on the stage wall, where it's a solid wall. Eyes blinking at us and watching us as we did our investigation. We've heard audible voices, noises like chairs slamming up like someone's getting up, footsteps being called out, get out. We've had different things, music box go off on command. There's several spirits here that are very interactive and they like to communicate. And then there's some that don't want us here.
You don't like me?
So we're going to do the Delco experiment. But tonight, we're going to try something a little different. Al,
Stab him in the throat. That's not very nice.
Who did you stab in the throat?
That's what I wondered.
Dude, felt something touch me on my shoulder. I know, right?
There you go.
Nice.
James got a few grays since then. He's like me.
He was dying his beer.
Once a gray kicks in, it kicks in fast, right?
He was dying his beer like me until he met David.
All natural.
Exactly.
No color needed.
I don't know how many. I think I said 20 times.
By the way, it looks better with the the gray streak. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
It's a framing job, right? It frames so well.
You don't frame anything. You pay a barber.
First off,
That's right.
I never said I frame it. You just put words in my mouth, good sir.
It's not all
They put it.
Yeah, I figured you were going to say that.
Gotta stay pretty.
But yeah, man, this Echoes Veteran Project we're doing has been amazing. The first episode is out now on the YouTube Echoes Veteran Project. We took it off my YouTube and put it on its own entity to keep it separate. And it's basically with David and kind of going through and explaining what we're trying to do along with what it's done for him. Forgive the videoism because it was our first time shooting an episode. For one thing, we didn't turn our phones sideways when we filmed. So it was a learning curve, but it still turned out great. You know,
James, why didn't you use your camera?
Oh, we did. We had camera and cell phone. Okay. We were using both, and so we were trying to be like the Haunted Files, but we weren't nowhere near that yet. Still aren't. But no, it turned out for what it was. It turned out, I think, really well. Just explaining what we were trying to get off the ground, and then taking Amarok out to Old South first, and then we took Ginger and Danny out to Old Harriman, which had just finished that episode, and David will upload that when we just set a date on that one. But October 3rd will be Amarok's. It turned out great. Just like I said, it was one thing.
Amarok's, what's that?
That's his name, Amarok Critton.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a location. I'm sorry.
No. He's an Army veteran that we took out there to Old South. And
he from Georgia or Florida?
No, he's Alabama.
Okay.
That's what he lives in Alabama. And so taking him out, you know, we've been around David for a year, and it's kind of funny. We started at Hamilton a year ago. You know, we met on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And it's funny, his wife told him, "You're going to go meet strangers in an abandoned haunted location that you met on the internet?"
Yeah,
that's right.
And then a year later, you know, we did Booze on the Battleship and all, and then David came up with this idea, and we were like, "Heck yeah, let's do it!" And then so we started right at it. I mean, almost to the day a year later at Hamilton again with the first episode, and it's almost like it was just meant to be. And then took Amarok out and actually see, you know, because we've been working with David for so long, we've gotten used to his shenanigans and, you know, his personality, but actually take a veteran out that we didn't know, who, you know, has mask up and his guard up and everything else, and then just kind of watch it just fall away as we investigate with him. And
so are they people that have investigated before, or are there some people who've never even even considered doing anything like this?
If they have interest, and David's been, we've been having David vet them. Now play on words with that, but he's been vetting them. But for the most part, like Amarok never had. Ginger never had. She watched TV of it, but she never had. Mm-hmm. Danny had once or twice when she was in the military, but she never had equipment. For the most part, what we've been trying to focus on are the veterans that haven't, that do suffer from severe PTSD. And they have never investigated, so it's the first time experience that we're catching with them doing it.
Very cool.
So I mean, I also have like this one thing I love to say, and we end it. It's even in my signature block in my email, is that everybody is haunted by something. You know, so we just happen to have a different level of haunting than some. Not, you know, everybody's trauma is different. Everybody's story is different. But, you know, I think that it strikes a chord with people when they hear that. And, you know, so they can actually start to speak freely about what haunts them. What are you trying to put aside, or what are you chasing after? You know, so that's the funnier thing about this whole thing, is it does bring to light that you can truly find yourself in some of the darkest places and the creepiest places out there, because we once had to do that. to survive.
Right. And, you know, I've never been in the military, but like I am chasing after something. So like the same type of correlation. But I do respect the military. My dad has an interesting story. He was in a Japanese prison camp, and parents died there. So he used to talk about his experience. Like when the war was over, he was 6 years old and went back. He was in Indonesia, which used to be the Dutch East Indies. So he's from the Netherlands, and his parents, his dad was a doctor, his mom was a nurse, and then when the Japanese took it over, they put all the Dutch in prison camps. So he goes around, you know, talking about his experiences that he went through, and also talking about how he overcame his hate with the Japanese. Like he used to hate the Japanese. I mean, until like he, since he was like an adult, he'd be like in an elevator and be like, because I was born in Hawaii and there's a lot of Japanese descent there. And around those times, like, you know, he had all this anger and he found a way by accepting, you know, Jesus Christ in his life and, you know, letting it go. And it made him actually, it helped him with the pain that he was going through. So I totally respect, like, you know, people that have been in combat, who haven't been in combat. You've seen some crazy things like that are unimaginable. And like, I mean, that's crazy. Like how do you get rid of something like that from your mind that can be so traumatic? And yeah, like going out into a dark, abandoned place. Maybe there's some pythons going around there, or maybe some skunk ape, or some devil worship. But yeah, it's crazy. Like that's therapeutic to me.
Sound like my neck of the woods. I need to go join it.
Yeah, but Brandon, you don't like the mosquitoes. They're too big over here.
I kind of go back to a couple of different things. I mean, it's because I think all too often, especially in the veteran community and in any community, is that people want to try to connect and correlate with trauma, almost like trauma bonding, right? So my wife is the one that has given me probably some of the best advice out there, was find non-veteran friends. And so I did. You know, so, but it's a beautiful thing because I don't have to act like a veteran in front of
She
them.
paid us.
I knew it. But no, I don't have to act like a certain way, because I mean, what's the first thing that a veteran asks another veteran? What's your MOS? What was your rank? And where did you deploy, or what did you do? And what we do in those three questions is, sadly, is we maybe decipher and offer which level of respect we're going to give you, right? And we do it, and even in the paranormal field, that happens too, you know. So it's almost like that, but we don't do that at all, you know. So like when I first showed up, they're like, "Where are you from?" You know, not one thing about my military service, not one thing about.
No, dude, when you said you were from St. Augustine, that's the only thing I was thinking about. All the crazy shit that happens there. That's like my Disney World. I mean,
bro,
I want to move to St. Augustine. God damn it.
It's right now, it is so flooded, man, with people. Oh my God. It is so bad. They're building another 3,500 homes, not even 2 miles away from me. So, I mean, it's terrible, the amount of just investors and everything else here. That's for another topic, another day.
Real estate going up. Is it getting pretty high?
Yeah. So average here in this zip code, I think the average home is like about 540,000 average, like for a 3-2 typically. So yeah, it's
that's down here in South Florida. I mean, actually it's gone down a little bit, but
because y'all are moving up here. Stop it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I want to get out of South Florida.
No, but like I
Yeah,
said, it's just I didn't have to do anything. I was myself, and it was a great. Now, I mean, obviously, I shared some things with them as time went by, and then the trust factor went up.
Too much.
So, David, who are you most skeptical about? Who were you like, I wonder about this guy?
In the military or in the paranormal field?
No. These guys on Cross the Line Paranormal.
Actually, when I started talking to them in Old Hamilton, and we were just bullshitting and everything else, I knew from the get-go, like there's no veil there. There's no nothing, right? So, I mean, it is what you see is what you get, and that's awesome. They're just very open people, and so with open arms, they allowed me to come in.
He's not saying when we met on the internet, we'd comment back and forth on different videos because he used to debunk videos before he got busted. Flagged
David.
For bullying.
God damn it!
Which he never did. He just called people out.
On our team, we encourage that. You want to debunk it, and
exactly.
I've been called out thinking something was paranormal and got debunked, and I was like,
and it happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. We get in a moment, and get excited, and all else falls out, and you're just saying, "Oh wow!" And then come to find out about somebody else, nope, they debunked it.
Yep,
exactly. But yeah, no, he posted a little sad video I saw on TikTok about how he was ghosted by ghost hunting teams in Florida.
People get mad.
He had a tear in his eye, and so I was like, "Hey man, we're going to Hamilton. You want to come?" And 2 days later, he finally responded. I was like, "Oh, this dude just ghosted me." No, he was reviewing every video on my TikTok before answering.
You're damn right. I mean, I want to make sure that I'm actually going out with an ethical team, because the one thing that we had talked about was because one, if you're going to tell me how to investigate, then
yes,
I'm not
it's funny, Bree.
Okay, Bree, what's up, sis? You're missed. But if you're going to tell me how to investigate, I'm not investigating with you, right? If you have like a script that you go off of, I'm not going to investigate with you, So. But no, I mean, all these boys and girls are very genuine people. I mean, it's just so that's where it made it just easier to get involved with the team, and become a part of CLP. And then obviously it kind of grew into another vision. So we're still going to be doing investigations as CLP, but then just along the lines, we're going to bring other people, some veterans and film for E.V.P. But everybody that has been a part of it, has wanted to be a part of it. They got Bree and Liz just recently came back from Old South and Old Harriman with us. They did phenomenal. They loved it. Just seeing what our vision was as a team kind of come to fruition and be a part of it and impacting people's life. It's immensely soul filling, so
I'm moving up north. I'm gonna join Cross the Line Paranormal.
Come on, brother.
Whether you guys want me to or not.
Come on up.
Anytime.
I'll be popping out of the bushes.
Well, when we get down there and film, obviously it's a collab, so we'd love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, and that's, kind of like to this, what we did, like the Amarok was a little bit of everybody. But we kind of did it a little bit differently with Old Harriman since we had female veterans. We let the girls take them. We all did stuff together a little bit, but we let the girls take them and go off where it was just the females and do their own thing. And that's more what the third episode is focused on, is more the ladies investigating versus all of us. There's some with us all together, but it's cool how
it's more about them.
Way, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, I've investigated a few times with Bree. She's pretty cool. I mean, even before she was across the line,
her head's going to swell up too.
Even before she was across the line, she was with some Jacksonville group that was pretty shitty. Oh, real quick, I got to get in compliance mode. I almost forgot, and Bill will kill me. But I just have to let our listeners know that you'll be moving on to the next show. But if you want to continue and watch or listen to this show, you can go to War Party Paranormal our YouTube channel or Facebook page. Also, to our folks that are watching us on YouTube and Facebook, check out KGRA Digital Broadcasting. It's 24-hour paranormal radio shows all day long, all night. We're not the only show on here. They got many other ones. They talk about cryptids, UFOs. MUFON has a show. Bishop Long from Ghost Adventures has a show. So check them out. How'd I do, Bill? Did I do a good job? I think Bill's out. Okay. Oh, here's Bill. I done good?
Awesome as always.
Thank you, sir.
And guys, keep up the great work.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And have a great night to all those that are watching and listening. You guys have a great night.
Bye, Bill.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
All
Real
right.
quick, I do want, if anybody's interested in cups, Lone Wolf Paranormal makes some badass cups she made for us here. So you can reach out to
I want
her.
to see my cup.
She has a store.
Nice.
What is it? I can't make it out. Oh, it's a little doggy with a golf club.
No, okay.
Your green screen was kind of throwing it off. I couldn't tell what it was.
Yeah, that's the thing. My green screen. It's swinging wieners.
Swinging wieners.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a wiener golf.
That's
team.
Brandon's cup right there.
Hey, I'll be playing over there in your neck of the woods this Saturday.
He wants to play with your neck, James.
He wants to play with my driver.
When are you?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, we got off track.
Driver. That's a big head, James. No, just joking. Anyway. What were we talking about? Wieners,
Driving
drivers, heads.
Oh,
Show.
Oh, how David joined the team, how we met.
Swing low.
I'm trying to think. I've lost train of thought. But no, yeah, it's coming along. The positivity and the reach out from all the other veterans that have seen even just that trailer has been enormous, and just kind of just blown away, honestly, and just in the response, the positive response to it. And we're really excited with that. We got some other amazing locations coming up, and we're going to be at Booze on the Battleship. So we're going to have some veterans out there. So we're really excited for that too, as well.
Awesome.
Eric, y'all coming to the Booze, aren't you? You and Franny, or I don't know if Mike.
I'll be there. Was invited to guests, but Franny was, so I'll be there supporting her.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll be there. Also, I want to let you know. So how do you guys get in contact with these people? Like, because I'm thinking, like, if there's any veterans that are looking for some type of outlet that are here in South Florida, I mean, I would love to have them come join us on some investigations.
They actually reached out to me. Once we started putting it out there on TikTok and Instagram and everything else, I've got a running list, and James and I we have an investigation coming up, and then we were sitting there for almost 2 hours, James, going through like names about where veterans are, their location, just saying, hey, do you think we could bring this person? And I would tell them like, they may not be fitting for this location, or they may not be mentally ready for what they're about to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we literally go back and forth on this. So it's a team effort. But yeah, I've had veterans reach out to me directly saying, if you ever get by me, please let me know. Like I said, I've got one in Orlando, and I've got one near Naples, I believe he is, that want to go on one. And, so I was definitely gonna be reaching out to you anyway to do a collab eventually, probably in late November timeframe.
Okay, yeah, let me know. Actually, after November 1st, so I take a deep breath. So we're getting towards the end of that of the show. So I just want to let everyone know that right now we are crazy with ghost hunting events. So anyone that's in South Florida, or if you want to make the drive down here and you're crazy like that, I mean, I'm doing an event at the Deering Estate. And for those that don't know, the Deering Estate, it's considered the most haunted location in Miami, and it sits on the water. It's like the most beautiful tropical setting you can see. But there's history that dates back there that goes prehistoric. I mean, they found woolly mammoth there. I mean, I was there like last Wednesday, and I had a group of 10 in the room, and crazy shit was happening that I've never seen happen before.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be doing that every Wednesday night. So if you go to the Deering Estate or to our posts, you can check that out and get your tickets. Also, we have the Old Davies Schoolhouse that's coming up on the 10th. And then we got a secret event. It's not official yet, but it's going to be huge. So I'll be announcing that soon. And then, yes, we'll be at Rock Island. I'm going to be at the Gilchrist County Jail event. And we're going to be in Fort Myers at Charlie's Dargon. I think it was called.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. I forgot to say that's freaking awesome. I wish I had that schedule. The other one I will say is that we do it at no cost to the veteran. So,
sweet.
So the location's paid for, and a lot of times, like the Airbnb, like will also be taken care of if they do have to travel a little bit longer distance so they can get home safely. But the location is paid for by us. So all they have to do is show up.
Oh, very cool.
Yep.
Damn, where can I sign up? So why don't you tell everyone, now that we're going to be ending the show, is where they can find this information, your YouTube channel. I believe Dan Tex placed that up here. I'm just going to flash that up so everyone can follow. There it is.
Yep,
So
that's our YouTube channel. But we do Cross the Line Paranormal is TikTok. So we actually do what we call Whiskey and Whispers every Thursday at 8:30. And if we can't, we'll put something out saying that, because like obviously schedules, they change very, very frequently. But we've been pretty good about doing it every Thursday at 8:30. So Whiskey and Whispers.
Okay, very cool. James, anything?
Yeah, actually, David just covered it. Cross the line on Facebook. Oh Jesus, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Brandon, you're gonna come on the screen first next time. I promise.
I got you, big guy. I'll bring Sasquatch with me.
Sweet.
Sasquatch don't talk, so that'd be easy for you.
You talk with your eyes.
You can just grunt.
Hey, that's right. It's just grunt. I'm here for the beautiness.
The
beautiness. What?
Harry and the Henderson there, huh?
That's right.
Oh Lord.
All right. Well, everyone, don't forget to subscribe and like War Party Paranormal, the YouTube channel. That helps us out a lot. Subscribe to Cross the Line Paranormal, Echoes Veteran Project, and also
real quick, Eric.
Go ahead.
I just want the high speed low drag comment. Jade, she's a veteran. So Jade, just reach out either to myself or David, and we can be in touch. David, if you have TikTok, David's Warrior Paranormal.
Yeah, just reach out.
We're gonna take Jade to the old Charleston City Jail.
There you go.
Yeah, I love that place. I've been there like 5 times. I don't even think they let you investigate there anymore. I think it's like
I've reached out like 4 times.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try 5.
Sucks.
Maybe James. Maybe. No,
All right. So also go to warpartyparanormal.com or website. Everything's linked to it. And if you need help in the paranormal and you're in South Florida, we're non for profit. We don't charge a dime. And you're our client for life. We never go away. So feel free to reach out to us. And I think I'm done here, right?
Yeah. Appreciate
I
you.
think I'm
like
done.
Great show.
Rusty going solo. All right, guys. Thanks.
Well, hopefully Mike will get feeling better.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, thank y'all. I enjoyed
right.
the show.
Thanks for everybody that popped in.
Appreciate you, brother.
I was wondering if y'all remember to stay in the.
David did a good job. He stayed.